What's up, everybody? Welcome to another episode of CartSmart TV. Thanks for tuning in. We're going to go over here to a golf cart that we took in that's having some no run, no click issue type deal. So let's go find out what we got. It is a 1999 Ezgo TXT, 36 volts. So you can see with the key switch on, it is showing low battery voltage here. So that's what we're going to check. Alright guys, so I got my digital probe here. Also use a meter if you're doing this, but we're going to find out what this battery pack voltage is first. 16.6 volts, and that's the entire battery pack voltage, not just one battery. Of course, it shouldn't be with just one battery either. So I'm not even going to waste any time at this point in checking any of the stuff that's here. What I'm going to do is I'm going to get these batteries individually charged, basically giving them a boost charge with a 12-volt car charger. I let them charge individually. I do not unhook any of the cables either. I'm going to let each one of them charge individually for anywhere upwards of 30 minutes if I see necessary. So we're going to do that. Let that get done, guys. Alright guys, now that I've got all the batteries boost charged, we're going to look and see what this meter says. 37.3. Alright, so I got the charger hooked in. Okay, now we're going to plug it up and see what happens. Alright, so the charger came on and we are charging the battery pack. Alright, so now at this point you need to just let the charger do its thing, get this pack back to full charge again, and see what happens after that. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to let this charger get this golf cart charged back up, and then we'll come back and see if we can't get it to run. So stay with us, guys. Alright guys, so now that the charger has done its thing, charged this battery pack, let's see what the battery voltage is now. Okay, so that's not terrible. You know, we're definitely over 36 volts. This should supply all the power to the system that it needs to be able to know if it operates or not. And then we can move on to, if it doesn't move, where are we losing what we need to run. Alright, so we're going to cut the key switch on. Battery meter says full. Let's pull the charger port out. Okay. Throw it in reverse. Okay, so well, we got the golf cart moving for sure, but that forward and reverse switch is really hard. So I'm gonna get down in here and open this up, get some light on the subject, and see if I can't see anything out of the ordinary, or if it's just really tight from the years of use and we need to back off on the adjustment nut there. Alright guys, so this is the nut that I'm talking about when you want to take off or put on some tension to your forward and reverse handle. But before you do any adjusting here, let's take off the power from the golf cart battery pack, so that way you don't have a bad day if you accidentally arc here. And then the nut size here is going to be a 14 millimeter or 9/16. Right there. Alright, so that keeps the tension on that cam right there, that piece right there. And so sometimes they're just really tight. This one don't look like it's very old either, and so the new ones are really tight when you're trying to move your selector back and forth. And so a lot of times the nut that I showed you right there, you need to take off some tension on the cam that's right here. So that's what we did, and I've got it moving really nice back and forth. Cart still moves, and that's one thing you need to be aware of, is that if you take too much off of that, it stops making connection right here on the cam, and then the lugs stop making connection to the contacts, then the golf cart doesn't work. Sometimes that's just as simple as it is. You just need to back off on the tension to get this lever to be a little easier to move back and forth. We've got this cart back up and running. I'm going to move it over into a little more open space here, check all the tires, do my checklist on the golf cart. We obviously check them from the front bumper to the rear bumper, check everything that goes on in the cart, make sure everything's doing what it's supposed to do, check the brakes, all that good stuff. So, alright guys, so we're going to take this thing for a little spin now. I'm not going to bore you with the whole entire ride because I want to find out how long this battery pack's actually going to last. This thing may need a few charging cycles to get all the batteries back to equal. It may not last long. I may have to bring it back in and then let it recharge again, take it out. It'll probably last a little longer, and then I gotta bring it back in, recharge it again. So yeah, we're just gonna make sure that we got good operation here and find out how long we're gonna run. So okay guys, so as you can see right here, this driveway leads all the way up and it goes uphill all the way. This is a really good test to figure out the ability for your batteries to keep their energy flowing into the golf cart properly. So if you have a good long uphill grade like this is going to be a really good test to see how good those batteries really are. If your golf cart can make it up this hill several times in a row, then you're pretty sure that it's going to be okay. You know, the batteries are going to come back to what they were, because like I said, we had pretty new batteries in this golf cart. I mean, they're not super old, but they should still be doing what they're supposed to do for the golf cart, and we're going to find that out now. Let's see if we can get up this hill. We're going to do that again. Remember guys, this is a 36-volt cart. It's only going to give so much uphill, but as long as it continues to pull and does not give up going up the hill, that's going to be the way that operates. This cart is not upgraded either. It's got all factory controller, motor, solenoid, all that good stuff. So I would say that this is a success in getting the batteries to come back to life. I have done this off camera about 7 times now. We're gonna do it one more time and then go back in and plug it up and let it go through the full charge cycle that it needs to, and we will have a cart that is back to normal operation for the customer. Last time, here we go. Alright guys, so there you have it. It's been a while boost charging these batteries. Again, you know, very important. If those batteries are low, like you've seen them at 15 volts or 16 volts, whatever they were, before we charged the pack with a car charger, a lot of times that's exactly what the problem is just either your batteries have gotten to the point where they're not keeping a charge on them, which is typical for, you know, 5-year-old or older batteries. In this situation, the golf cart sat for a good long while before it was used again, and so as it sat there, the battery voltage dropped down. It dropped down enough where it wouldn't even make the golf cart move. Charger wouldn't come on, so the customer got concerned, brought it to us, and then you see what we done here to get this thing back operational for him. Sometimes it's just that simple to do. You don't always have to replace the batteries unless you know for a fact that they're just old like they are. So If we can do anything to help you guys, please leave a comment, give us a call. Don't forget to hit that like button. Subscribe to the channel, guys. Comment on it all you would like to. Don't forget the QR code that takes you right directly to the website for any of the accessories and parts that we offer, guys. And as always, God bless you. Thanks for watching.